welcome back to the channel. This is Gaming ASMR. Nice to see you. Just a quick disclaimer here really quickly. There was a problem with the audio that I recorded for this episode, and so in post I'm going back and I'm going to record all of the audio again. What happened is I was using a piece of software called NVIDIA Broadcast, and what that software allows you to do is kind of filter out some of the background noises, because I had some problems, some issues with the last episode with some background sounds. So I decided to try that software, and well, the result, the audio from this episode wasn't completely unusable. However, I wasn't super satisfied with the quality, and so I've gone back now, and I've removed the software, so there might be some background stuff, but I'll edit that out, so no big deal. So I believe that's what I'm explaining right now. It's just the audio that I used, or the software that I used to try to filter out some of the background noises. Alright, I think now I'm looking over at my cheat sheet, and as you can see here on the cheat sheet, I'll X out all of the missions that we have completed now. And so what I was thinking about for today is down at the bottom, there's Dutch's mission, A Quiet Time. Above that is Leopold Strauss's second mission. Above that is a love letter with Mary. I can't remember her name, something like that. Mary Beth or Mary Lou, something like that. And above that is Pouring Forth the Oil 1 through 3. Those will all be in blue here in just a second. So what I really wanted to do with this episode was a Fisher of Men, which I'll put in green here. And enable to do a Fisher of Men, though. Enable to unlock, because with that mission you get the fishing rod. And because I want to do an entire episode of fishing, for sure, absolutely. So we'll do that sometime in the future. But to do that, we need to finish A Quiet Time, which is down there, Dutch's mission. And then we need to also finish Pouring Forth Oil 1 through 3. Well, to unlock that, we need to go to Mary's. And we get that letter at Arthur's tent. It's right by his camp, or right where he sleeps, really, is where that letter is. So I'm explaining right now that our idea for today is we're going to do 2 missions. Most likely we're going to do A Quiet Time, and then Pouring Forth Oil after getting the letter from Mary Lou. So that's what I'm explaining right now, and hopefully we can get through that today. So without further ado, I believe we're starting the episode, so here we go. Alright, so here we go. I believe we just helped out Sean. That's where we're being left off, right here. So we're going over to Raspberry, and Raspberry will take us over to, I believe we're going to try to get Dutch's. Oh yes, my dead eye was super low, so I had some plain venison there. Some plain venison. And then we're going to take a look at the map, and I believe we're going to go look for Dutch's. We're going to set a point. Oh, I'm explaining the question mark there. We'll definitely do that at some point. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but we'll definitely do that at some point. So, we should, I believe I make a marker for Dutch, or maybe I forget, I can't remember. Yeah, fingers crossed that we can find Mary Lou's letter by Arthur's tent. Yep. This weapon is in poor condition. Oh, okay, I don't think I read that earlier, but I definitely want to clean my weapons. So, let's make a waypoint over for Dutch. Yeah, there we go. And, oops, accidentally got off the horse here. Get back on. And we're on our way. Oh, there's a nice bird there. Yep. Make sure the autosave is turned on. And we're on our way to go get the letter by our tent, by our camp. Oh yeah, I actually got as you can see I was holding up, I got a mouse. I bought a mouse recently, a Logitech mouse. Hopefully, what I read on the reviews is it's a little bit quieter of a click. So insert audio, actual game audio, of me recording live, and you can hear some of the clicks and clacks. Hopefully it'll be a little bit softer, because I noticed when I edit, I noticed that the clicks and clacks are quite a bit louder than I hoped, than I wish they would be. So I agree with that, man. Yeah, so, got a cool little mouse. Hopefully it's a little bit quieter. Alright, we're heading up the ravine here. Again, it's some sort of question mark, but we'll figure out what that is eventually. I think this is the area that we helped reference once in it, I think. Yep. Trying to remember what I was talking about here. Yeah, I was hoping that the NVIDIA broadcast would kind of give a really nice, crisp experience with no background. Oh, I just ran over that deer. Holy moly, that was awesome. I like ran over some deer, or like longhorn or something. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I was hoping that the software would give a little bit more crisp, but it kind of made my voice sound really hollow and not, not very deep. It just sounded like I was in a tin can, talking through a tin can or something. I didn't like it. Anyway, so Sean has returned, and Dutch suggests that we have a party to celebrate Sean's return.
Let's enjoy ourselves.
Are we having a party?
Maybe. Just a little one.
Great.
Everything's going to be okay.
Heck yeah, man. Love me some parties.
And don't you worry, Miss Grimshaw, y'all crow.
Alright, so we're looking over. Okay. At the moment, there is no letter on the table. So at the moment, I'm kind of bummed out, like, oh man, there's no letter here.
It'll be nothing but the finest game in the pot. Now, Deadeye Maguire's back.
Find this brazen bank robbery.
Don't worry about nothing, Mrs. Grimshaw.
Bank robbery. Suddenly, the largest of big, solid young man brandished a firearm held up to my face, threw up your hands. I don't think this is us. I don't think our gang did this robbery. I don't think so. Oh, this is 1887 on it. That's quite an old article. About 12 years old from the gang are celebrating the safe return of Sean and will be unavailable for the activities for a while. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna grab this little book about zoological compendium. I don't know if this will help us in the future, but why not? We'll take it with us. Alright. So I think here I'm trying to look for there's the photograph. And I believe there's a weird little like plant on the table over there. Rambles through woods and plants. Yeah. I think I pick up that plant right there. Photograph, flower, yes, the flower. Anyway, I think I picked that thing up and examine it. Yeah, it's just some flower. Kind of interesting looking plant. But, so I cannot find I cannot find the letter on my desk, so I decide to sit down and sleep for a little bit. I know, I kind of contemplate, oh, there's a kind of party going on over there. Might be nice to sit by the fire, but I decide to sleep instead. I meant to sleep till morning, but I think I slept until night. Only a few hours. And there we are. It's still nighttime, but however, there is the letter.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
I mean, she ended the letter with yours.
Mr. Morgan, can I?
Yes,
Are you
so
okay?
Yes.
we have a little meeting here.
I was miles away, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downs.
The, do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like he has little intention of repaying us. He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him. You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, Herr Strauss. Had a lot on. I'll go give him a gentle reminder.
Not so gentle. I don't like his kind. Superior.
Freaking Germans.
As you wish.
Just kidding. So, as I'm explaining, the game is kind of nudging us in a certain direction to go out, help out, quote unquote, to go help out, or persuade Mr. Downs. I haven't noticed it just yet, but when I open up the map here, oh yes, there we go. Now the game is forcing us in this direction, and I kind of wasn't expecting this. I had planned on doing Dutch's mission and John's mission, but now that the game has pushed us in a certain direction, we have to go see Mr. Downs, and then report back to Strauss, unfortunately. So I think I'm explaining now a little change in plan. So we'll do Downs right now, and then we'll most likely do Dutch's mission, and then we'll just call it after that. And so that way it leaves for next episode we can do John's mission, the oil one, and then we can go fishing with Jack, because that's what gives us the fishing rod. And I think I explained there is definitely with the fishing rod, once we get it, we'll definitely have like an entire episode of fishing, because that's super ASMR and super relaxing. We can go around and catch like all the different kinds of fish and whatnot. But I think, yeah, I'm not even allowed to sleep on the bed. Yeah, that's what killed me, or that's what really surprised me. I'm like, oh shoot, I can't even sleep, let alone access any other mission. I can't even sleep. So it's like now or never kind of thing. The game is just like, you need to do this mission now, because I haven't done it yet. Obviously, I mean, there's a very important turning part. I'm obviously not gonna say anything here, but this next mission this next mission plays a vital role in the rest of the game. How the rest of the game unfolds. So we're gonna head over to Raspberry at the moment. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do this. So here we go. Bye bye. There's Dilly. Bye bye, Dilly. So yeah, we're heading down to Mr. Downs. Go pay him a visit. And so next episode we'll get the fishing rod and hopefully finish John's mission with the oil, and then get the fishing rod. Finish Jack's mission, and then possibly the episode after we'll do some fishing. So we'll see. upgrades. There's a lot of hunting for the camp upgrades. And we can definitely do that if there's interest in that. I know I want to do a fishing episode as well. So, yeah, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Alright, so we're heading over to Mr. Downs right now. Retrieve the debt from Mr. Downs. Retrieve the debt from Mr. Downs. So, right before I interact with Mr. Downs, I take a nice look at my beard, and I'm contemplating. So I accidentally hit the map, but I'm going over to the player now, and I'm actually looking for. So I know this is kind of not the best timing, but I'm trying to find my beard, right? And I know you can grow your beard to a certain length, but I'm not sure if that's like actually written somewhere down in the menu or not. Because I want a huge, massive beard. Because I love just having like a massive beard. But going through the menus here, I can't really find anything. Go through health, and it just tells you your cores and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a level 4 apparently, and I'm underweight. Oh, and also the trinkets. There's some perks that I didn't realize. Permanently decreases the damage to the player while riding on horseback by 10%. So that's a pretty cool perk. I didn't realize the talisman like actually had perks. So we learned something from messing around in the menu here. But anyways, I think we're gonna head back now over to Mr. Downs here in a second, because we weren't able to find anything. But it's okay. So we'll head over to Mr. Downs now. And get our money back.
Please, sir.
Arthur, sir.
Really?
Oh, man.
Threaten me, would you?
Please. I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. You owe me money. Why did it have to come to this, huh?
Oh, no.
Believe me, sir.
I tried dismissing him.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
Because I don't want to beat him, but the game kind of tells me to.
I'm not running anywhere. I'm
here. There's a reason I'm here. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him. You took the money. He wants it back. What's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife or your family or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Man, Arthur was super rough there. Cold-hearted. So it looks like the game is gonna take us back to camp. So we won't have to do all that writing. So that's kinda nice. Some nice writing back to camp. And there we are, back at camp. So, easy enough.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go over to Leopold Strauss and tell him that we talked to Mr. Downs. That we persuaded him a bit. Strauss is just like chilling, like 2 a.m. by himself with his notebook in hand. What a little weirdo.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks for that one, Strauss. Oh, we'll take a look at how we did with that mission. Checking out F1 here. Complete within 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Wow. I kind of mess around like looking at my beard for a bunch of that. So, anyways, gotta get that big old beard, man. Like Gandalf status. I think I'm talking about heading into the general store, getting some tonic, get some hair tonic. So we're gonna sleep until noon. Yeah, we're gonna sleep until daytime, so it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. A little bit easier to see what's going on. Alright, now that it's daytime, it might be a little bit easier to see what's going on. So now there's Dutch's mission down there, and there's Mary Lou's. We do not need to do Mary Lou's mission to open up the fishing rod. We do need to do John's mission, however that one is not available at the moment. And we need to do Dutch's, so I decide here to go with Dutch's mission.
Arthur. Dutch? Miss O'Shea?
Well, feels like we are finally getting back on our feet.
You, find a buyer for them bonds we stole?
Not yet, but Jose is working on it.
When we heading west?
Soon? I don't know.
Feels like things have changed. The whole world's changed. But they don't want folk like us no more. We're being hunted.
We are smarter than them. Only the feeblest of men take jobs in the government.
I hope so.
Trust Dutch, Mr.
Well
Morgan.
said.
You have to.
They got Micah! Dutch! Arthur!
What's going on?
They got Micah. He's been arrested for murder. He was in Strawberry
It's okay, son. Breathe.
They nearly lynched me. They got Micah and the sheriffs in Strawberry. And there's talk of hanging him.
Here's open.
Arthur.
What? The fool brought this on himself. You know my feelings about him,
You
Dutch.
think I can't see past his bluster to the heart inside? He is a fine man.
No, I ain't saving that fool.
I can't go. My face will be all over West Elizabeth. I am asking. He would do it for you.
I don't think he would, but fine, all right.
Arthur.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
You don't seem okay.
You take that kid into town. Valentine, not Strawberry. Get him drunk. And Arthur, no crazy business.
Oh, it's this
I'm giving
episode.
that up.
Or
And
this
you
mission.
get Micah out of that jail.
Come on,
Oh,
son.
nice.
I'll
I
get
remember
to
this
it, Dutch.
mission.
Just can't drop everything.
Lenny!
Let's go, girl.
Oh, I love this. This is the Lenny mission. I absolutely love this mission. Everybody must love this mission. So we're gonna head out to Valentine and we're gonna get drunk with Lenny. Lenny!
As fast as I could, didn't stop for nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you look like you've been through it.
I'm beat.
If you played this game before and you love this mission.
Then this. Micah's got a crazy side on him.
What were you boys doing? You're supposed to be scouting ahead for us.
I kept asking him what we was doing, but he was, "You worry too much, kid. Just some business to attend to, kid. You know how he is."
Yes, I do.
He was half soaked before we even got there. Then we ran into some fellas. One of them Micah knew, drank some more. And this is supposed to be a dry town we're in, too.
And he shoots one of them. I know how that goes.
Couldn't even tell you quite how. Happened like the strike of a match. The law was on us fast, too. They was ready to strangle me up there and then. But I got away, just about.
You're all right now. We'll take care of it.
So you gonna go get him? I'll come with you.
No, you leave it to me. For now, let's drink some. Forget about Mike.
It was drink that started all this.
We'll just have a couple. Settle you down, then head back, okay?
Okay. What are you
Famous
doing?
last words. Just gonna have a couple drinks.
You were saying?
Now,
Just a couple drinks.
I should warn you. Me and a couple of the other boys
Right
got in a
to
bit of a
Valentine's
fight
Day.
last time we was here.
I think I decided to go over to. I had to go over to the general store to get some air tonic.
Been a while since you came through
Super
town.
aggressive.
Got everything
Hopefully I
ready?
don't fail the mission by doing this.
Ain't no other outfit beats their prices.
So I'll head over to tonics.
Enjoy.
I'll grab a couple of hair tonics to get that massive, massive beard. Need to get my hair tonic drink on before I actually go drink it. Alright, so I head over to the kit.
What I need?
I actually had more than I thought, but you can drink 3 at a time. Downing 3 of them actually multiplies how fast your beard grows. Yeah, we want a big old, like, Gandalf status beard. Yeah, great Gandalf, Gimli.
Thanks.
Big old beard. Oh. I'm trying to think of, like, the president with, like, a massive beard. It was like Chester A. Arthur, or, like, Rutherford B. Hayes or something. I'll put a picture up. Although the president in 1899 would have been William McKinley, I think, who was well shaven. He did not have a beard. Anyways. Get some
Just
drinks.
one or two, right, Arthur?
Of course, just a drink. No big drama. Can we get a couple beers, please?
I don't want no trouble.
You'll get none from me. I was defending myself.
Tommy, he's...
He'll be fine. Here, have one for yourself.
Thank you.
Micah seemed to know a lot of people. That was the problem.
How you mean?
I mean, I done seen a lot of crazy stuff, but Micah...
of crazy stuff.
Will you shut up?
Will you shut up?
Be quiet, buddy.
Take a drink if you got one.
there, dullard. My lord, you men is dull.
Hey, leave this fool alone.
Leave the fool alone. People been leaving me alone for the last 10 years.
Usually I charm,
Being left alone.
but I said, you know what? I'm gonna beat him instead.
Will you shut the hell up?
I usually charm him, but why not?
Get out of
I've
here.
never done that before.
Don't come back.
Freaking awesome.
Hey, one last drink.
Yeah, just one more.
Exactly.
That was dope. That was awesome.
Oh.
Oh man, have I been there? If you've been there, comment in the comments if you've been there, man.
Great, pardon.
Good times, good times.
Lynn,
Drink responsibly. Look at the knockers on that, babe. Very nice. Lenny! Lenny! I love me some Lenny. This is great. Oh, I love this episode. Or this mission. It's so great. Yeah, totally been there. Trying to find your buddies in the bar. Totally been there. Lenny! Good stuff.
Found my friend. You know where he went?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, she's a lady of class, isn't she?
Hey, you see my friend?
Have you seen my friend?
Hello,
this establishment, jeez. Let's go, Lenny.
I don't know.
How you doing? Oh, dropped it. God damn it, Lenny.
Why ain't you never married?
That's the thing, you see. Lenny? Lenny! Get away from me! Whoa, slippery that shit, ain't you? Come on.
Lenny, there's Lenny looking for Lenny. I love this mission. Lenny, what the hell are you doing on the bar, dude? Get down from there, Lenny.
I'm talking to nobody.
What did you say?
What?
I said, what did you say?
Get lost, buddy.
Shut up, mister. Yeah, shut your mouth, mister.
Now they're all dancing. Lovely. Drink responsibly. Oh. Training the sea monster. Very nice. She's looking around. Yo, we've had way too many beers. Completely wasted. Oh, and then everybody looks like Lenny. I love this. God, great.
Lenny? Maybe you should switch to water, my friend.
Lenny. Dear.
Found you, Lenny.
Do I look like a Lenny to you?
Everybody looks like Lenny. Lenny.
Damn it, Lenny. Stop.
Lemmy.
Stop it off
Lemmy.
on me.
How many of you had, pal?
Oh, Lenny.
Lenny.
There you are, Lenny.
I'm Clyde. You got the wrong fella.
How about this chick with the giant knockers?
Been looking all over for you, Lenny.
That's gotta be Lenny.
Lenny, go away, you're drunk.
Arthur, what are you doing?
There's Lenny. Slap that Lenny. Slap him. Slap that Lenny.
Good friend to me, Arthur.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Lost my beer.
Now you again?
Oh man. Yes, I kinda wanna murder this guy. I decide not to drown him because I don't want to kill the dude. Don't want to kill somebody drunk. Don't do it. Oh, there goes Lenny. Oh. Thrown up all over the ground, man. Run, Arthur, run. Yeah, I'm not gonna get very far in this state. Oh no. Run, Arthur, run. Jump. Oh, I jumped over the fence just in time. I actually got away. Holy moly. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. I've never actually gotten away.
You moron, boy. You moron.
Nice.
Not again.
Oh, there I am. Thrown up all over the ground. We've all been there. Yeah, how the heck did I end up all the way out here? Let's check the, I didn't get arrested. Yeah, let's go, buddy. That's the hard part. Catch Lenny in the act of what? Did Lenny get some? Did Lenny get some at the bar? Try to make amends with an old rifle. I think I decided that's the guy I decided to just like chuck outside the bar and beat up instead of charm. Anyways, you can rest by holding E. Your course will not drain while resting. So I think I go and try to rest here for a second. Try to get some of the cores back. Try to set up camp, but I realize my horse is nowhere nearby, so I can't set up camp. Oh no, sorry, what's this? There's activity nearby, never mind. So, I'm trying to figure out where the heck Raspberry is.
Come on.
Yeah, and I realize Raspberry's like way back in Valentine. Like way the heck. That's crazy how I got all the way out there like completely drunk and wasted. Crazy. Alright, so I believe that a pretty good episode. It was a pretty good episode, and I decided to cut it here. Had some fun with Lenny. So we did Dutch's mission. We're getting drunk with Lenny. And I believe we were able to talk to Downs, get some of that, well, we punched him up and he coughed blood all over us, so there's that. But, we were able to get Murray's letter. Look at that. It is a nice and short episode. You know, it's a shorter episode, so it's a little bit easier to edit and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate all the comments and stuff that are in the... I have some people talking to me in the comments, and I really appreciate, and it does help, and it kind of gives me a lot of support to kind of pump out these videos, so I really appreciate that. And I have a bunch of other games if you guys want to ever see any of that kind of material as well. I got the anniversary edition of Skyrim. If you guys want to see any kind of that kind of gameplay, let me know. And it's been a very long time since I've played Skyrim. I played it a while back. But I mean, for now, if there's no interest in that kind of stuff, I'm gonna continue with Red Dead for the time being. But if you guys any kind of interest in seeing any other gameplay, please let me know and I can go out and purchase that, or get my hands on that, and we can do that. But if there's no any interest for that, we'll just continue with Red Dead. But yeah. If there's any other game you want to see, just let me know. Yeah, but for the time being, thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for joining me. And I'll see you next time. This was Gaming in ASMR. And I hope to see you again in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good day. Peace out.